Fulanis, because we can see that the Fulanis over the years have been killing the Igbos, killing the Yorubas. But whenever the Igbos try to defend themselves, they begin to tag them all manner of names. They call them terrorists, they call them IPOBs, they call them, in fact, they declare a martial law in the southeast as it stands today. Now, Ziraf, welcome. What is your reaction to this inequality going on?
Thank you so much. The gross inequality going on in Nigeria is a travesty of justice, and it started immediately. We had our independence in 1960. The tribal antagonism that brought about Nigeria Biafra civil war escalated, orchestrated, instigated by the British and the Fulani man. Today, what we are seeing across Nigeria is Fulani incursion. Fulani incursion in Yoruba Highland, Yoruba land, Southwest, Fulani incursion. Fulani incursion in Southwest, in Igbo land, across the river Niger, Fulani incursion. Fulani incursion in the former Bende states. That was actually what happened last week, when Fulani terrorists loaded the trailer, Dangote trailer with arms, going to where Oromli community in Edo State to go and kill, mime the farmers over there. And it happened that the local hunters, the local vigilantes in Oromli community actually what their eagle eyes caught up with these invaders, and they stopped their vehicle searching. During the search, they actually discovered lethal weapons, dangerous weapons, and after whizzing the Fulani terrorists, they actually understood that they were on a very bloody mission of jihadism. It was the second conquest of the Fulanis to Islamize the entire southern Nigeria that is on course now. The second Fulani conquest. How do I mean? The second conquest has come when Nigerians accepted Muslim tickets. Because the Igbo man is blindfolded, because the Yoruba politicians are blindfolded, they don't know what is going on. That the second quest to Islamize Nigeria should be approaching that way. That's why they use Muslim as a president, use Muslim as vice president. There's nothing you can ask any Nigerian politician again about Organization of Islamic Congress, Nigeria being a member, without proper consultation in the people, with the people in the upper legislative chamber. Buhari in 2015 wholeheartedly went to Turkey. He joined OIC, Organization of Islamic Congress. Nigeria is now a member, and Nigerian nation has been kicking on this organization since 70s, since 60s, since 80s, since 90s. And Buhari brought Nigeria into OIC without proper consultation. Even the lawmakers in the lower house and upper house could not be consulted. Alas, we are now an Islamic country. Tinubu went meeting 2 months ago. Tinubu went meeting of all the Islamic countries in the Middle East. Are we Arabs? Am I an Arab man? Am I a Muslim? Why must you force your own religion on me? Okay, now Fulani is killing everybody in Nigeria. If you Fulani kill Yoruba man will complain. Police will arrest Yoruba man. Nigerian soldiers will support Fulani herdsmen that are shooting farmers in the southwest. Yahweh community in Ogun State. We actually know what transpired there 2 years ago when they came out en masse to resist the Fulani headers, who are the people that resisted them. The military. Because it is quite understood that 75% of Nigerian soldiers are Fulani men. From Niger, from Mali, from Burkina Faso. They are all anti-Christians.
Well, Maziraf, another incident happened in the Middle Belt where one Sunday Jackson was condemned to death simply because he defended himself when a Fulani man brought in cows to graze his farm. And when he challenged the Fulani man brought out a lethal weapon. When he struck the man, but because the man was active, was able to overpower the Fulani man. But today we can see
the Fulani man
he was asked
and prevailed on him.
But what we were told is the Nigerian Judiciary said that he shouldn't have killed the Fulani man. That what you should have done is run away, leave the cow eat the grass.
Listen and listen good. When Fulani man confront you with AK-47 in your family, in your community, run. If you try to resist Fulani man, Nigerian government will arrest you. They will take it to force headquarters. There are many numbers of Oromili people from the former Bende state that are answering queries now, right now, at Abuja force headquarters. Are you saying those people will not be forgiven? They will not be forgiven, but they forgive bandits. Sultan of Sokoto, Sokoto Caliphate, Emir of Kanu, Kanu Emirates, they are going to swallow those people, annihilate them. In fact, they will unalive them very soon. The Fulani man has migrated from Putajelo Island. 16th, 17th, 18th century, fought the war of what? Islamization. And they actually subjugated their hosts, outside counterparts, who actually accommodated them. With time, they used sex evangelism by giving them their beautiful women to marry. And in the course of time, they used their women, poisoned the whole Hausa energetic warriors. And with time, they started the conquests. The conquest of the north that stretched across Sokoto, from Sokoto to Borno State, they could not successfully prevail on the Kanu'S. The Kanu'S actually told them that they themselves, they migrated from Sudan, that before Islamization of Timbuktu, Mali, Senegal, Gambia, where they come from, they themselves, Kanu'S, were Muslims in Yemen, where they actually, their ancestry were traced to, and the same Sudan. So that's why they could not prevail on Borno people today. No Fulani there. Kanuri man is a staunch Christian, a staunch Muslims. They don't listen to the preaching of the madman, nomads, wanderers, the warlocks that migrated actually from Senegambia. They don't listen to their preaching today. That's why you have all manner of misunderstanding between the Fulani and the Kanu'S. Okay, so Paris in the north.
So, but why is it that the Nigerian army, or should I say the Nigerian government, find it peaceful to forgive Boko Haram? They call them repentant bandits. In fact, there's a video where we saw that a Nigerian general said that a repentant bandit has an opportunity to become the president. I mean, is this just for the Fulanis alone? We are seeking forgiveness for the Iromi, but like you said those boys will not get forgiveness. They will not get forgiveness.
They will disalive them, all of them. You know what happened? Let us trace how Nigerian political system began to dance to the costumes of the North. Let me use it, Northern oligarchy headed by Fulani. In Nigerian political system, let me say, the organs of government we have now is you have the executive, the judiciary, and the lawmakers, which is the legislature. The constituents of the Fulani senators in the House, upper legislative chamber. See, let me tell you, if they are 100%, they are the Fulanis are 75. So they outnumber the other lawmakers in the House. So if there is any policy, both stringent and friendly one, the Fulanis must determine if such policy should be carried out or sanctioned or accepted in the House. That's why they thoroughly dominate the political system of this country. And again, the military are talking about, and the police. Nigerian police is made up of 75% Fulani, cost of Fulani, immigration Fulani, prison Fulani.
How come?
I am surprised.
Are they the ones that have the largest population?
I'm telling you, they are not up to 10 million in Nigeria.
But how come they are the ones that
educated them to take on their weapon, mind the weapon, become foot soldiers, become this, become that. Fulani man, Nigerian military is constituted of 75%. So that's why they are in control. If you commit crime, you will go in for it if you are not a Fulani man. But if you are a Fulani man, if you commit any crime in Nigeria, if you buy anybody in Nigeria, na phone call. If Fulani herders spy any farmers in Nigeria, nobody will ask them any question.
Okay, so at this stage, it seems there's no way out. Because if the Nigerian army constitutes 70-something% of Fulanis, if the terrorists, as we have them today, are Fulanis, then it seems that it is only when the people decide to take their destiny to their hands. And I don't know if you are aware, the DSS chief said that the Nigerian people
defend themselves.
To defend themselves.
DSS, Director General of Department of State Security Service, has actually ordered the Nigerian people, the entire citizens of this people, to begin to do what? Defend themselves. How do you defend yourselves? You should arm yourself. You cannot go barehanded to fight a Fulani man with AK-59. I would like to remember for you people vividly, in 2021, someone posted 100 billion naira, gave it to Meti Allah president. Nigerians, you always forget in a haste. Someone posted 100 billion naira. MFL signed it. MFL went to the house, actually told the house.
Billion or million?
Billions naira. Use that money to procure arms for Meti Allah, West Africa. I don't mean Meti Allah, Nigeria. Meti Allah, West Africa. His name is Muhammad Buhari. I'm not saying allegedly. If you doubt me, ask Godwin Emefiele, the then CBN governor, Central Bank of Nigerian governor. That money was given to the Fulani, Meti Allah, to do what? Procure arms.
Buy arms for what purpose?
You can see it. You can see it. For what purpose? A Fulani man that walk onto your farm is well armed with AK-49, AK-47. How do you think he could afford that gun? Do you know the cost? AK-49 is very expensive. AK-47 is inaffordable. Very, very dear. It is not a cheap gun. How do you think that a wretched, hungry Fulani man that lives in the bush can actually afford AK-49? They posted billions of naira, gave it to Meti Allah chairman, and they procure arms for Fulani herdsmen. They are now all over the forest of Yoruba land. They are now all over the forest of Anambra State. They are now all over the forest of Ebonyi State. Fulani terrorists are everywhere in Nigeria. United Nations said, I quote, the Fulani herders, their modus operandi, they are the fourth deadliest terrorist organization in the world. What did the Buhari administration do? He turned his back. What is Tinubu doing about it? Tinubu arrested Bodijo. The leader of Meti Allah is in detention. I clap for him for that. Yes, Bodijo ran his mouth when he was in the first place apprehended.
Are you sure he has not been released?
I cannot even be sure of that, because I know that if Meti Allah, if Fulani do Tinubu will.
I think he has been released, because when they arrested him, immediately they took to the news media and they gave an ultimatum that if Tinubu does not return him, that they was
and they released him.
I think they released
he was rearrested.
Yeah, okay.
He was rearrested. As I'm talking to you now, he's in detention. I think there are many people with highly guided information.
Let me ask you this last question. Let me ask you this last question, Mazira.
Yeah.
Why are the southern governors begging the northerners that they should forgive us for what happened in Iromi? Looking at what the northerners have done to us. Look at what they did to Deborah. Look at what they did in so many parts of Southwest. Look at what they did in Owo, that church where they bombed people and we were picking their body parts. We never saw any northern governor apologize. What is going on with us in the South?
Thank you so much. Let me tell my story, the experience I have, chronologically. We know that actually in 2017, Fulani incursion happened in Nibonise, Enugu State. It was so unlucky that people that were conducting NIVJ in a particular Catholic church at Nibonise, Enugu State were quiet, unalived in their large number, killed. I don't really understand. And these people that killed them actually were the Fulani headers. And the then administration of Buhari, what did he do? They killed one clergy. A clergy was among. That's a man of God, a pastor or bishop. Could you imagine? Federal government of Nigeria could not go after those headers, and within some weeks or days, it was forgotten. Number one. Two, then in the same 2027, we were all, amazed when we woke up one early morning to discover that over 47 Benue indigents conducting NIVJ in Benue State were quiet, unalive, disalive, killed by Fulani herdsmen. Do you know that the line of coffin that was used to bury these victims were as up to 1 kilometer? coughing, up to 1 kilometer, a whole community, a whole church, they disallowed all of them. Okay, that was 2017 alone. Then we woke up one morning to understand, to learn on the front page of newspaper that Fulani incursion happened in Delta community, a community in Delta called Abo. That was a local government of Ifeanyi Okowa. They killed and fight, they kidnap and kidnap, they begin to kidnap in Okowa's community. If they kidnap you, you pay. Kidnap you, you pay. Okowa was the former flag bearer to Atiku during 2023 election. A governor of Delta one time, and still all this impunity, all these criminalities committed by the headers are going on in his own village. Sanusi did not warn. Sultan Of Sokoto did not ask anybody any question. The then governor of Delta State could not go to Kanu. The governor of Kanu State could not come to Delta to actually commiserate, sympathize, or show empathy over what the Fulanis are doing or we are doing in Delta State. Who will tell me that in 2022-23, terrorists, Muslim terrorists entered St. Augustine or war in Ondo State, chopped, unalive, killed over 30 worshippers. Akeredolu was alive then. How did Nigerian government handle that issue? Did the Buhari talk? Did the Sanusi talk? Was Sultan Of Sokoto not alive then? How did the governor of Ondo State react to the killings? Akeredolu come out and told the whole world. He gave press conference that the shooters were unknown gunmen. Hi. The killers of the Ondo or worshippers are Fulani men. Are you listening to me? How am I going to tell the members of the public that this current administration of Tinubu that started 2023, that last year we wake up, January last year, to learn that Oba of a particular community in Ekiti was spied, shot and killed by Fulani headers on his way to a particular function or social gathering. His driver was spied, shot and killed. We woke up again at Ofa, area of Kwara State, where they have border with Ekiti. The same Oba, another Oba in Yoruba land was killed. They were 3 in their number. Oga, did the governor of Kanu State visit Ondo, Ekiti, or Kwara State to commiserate? That's why I told you, kill Fulani, Nigerian government will kill you. If Igbo man kick Fulani, not only kill, Nigerian government will hold him, he will go jail. If Yoruba man resists himself, where Fulani man are grazing on his farmland, Nigerian government, Nigerian police will arrest the farmer. I don't know the kind of hypnotism. I don't know the kind of spell. I don't know the kind of voodoo. I don't know the kind of fetish things Nigerian Fulani has been feeding our politicians. Because once you won an election on getting to Aso Rock, they will change your mood. They will watch off all the glory on your head. They will feed you with all manner of occultic food. After consumption, after consuming it, you will turn to mugu.
Well, it is unfortunate that we find ourselves under the spell of these oligarchs called the Fulani, invaders. Thank you very much, Mazira, for your time.
You're welcome.
What a wonderful question, the anchor of this great platform. First and foremost, I want to say, someone has come out to say, or has outlined countless times that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun for the second time. Now when he said that, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojogun fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, Mazen Kanu did it via his own dimension. So Empire is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say some persons have come out to say that Samonepa should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes Ndigbo and that of the southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Samonepa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Samonepa and nnamdi to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that see they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now